What's up? How's everybody doing? I'm doing a text. I'll be right back. Okay, back to the normal show. Anybody here? Kyle Stephen. Kyle, what's up, Kyle? What's up, Thomas? How you fellers doing? How you fellers doing? What's going on? Hope you're having a drama-free day. Because, the drama queens are out there. Dude, just chilling. Me too. I'm chilling too. I'm chilling too. There's 5 people watching, 2 people chatting. Hello to the lurkers. Oh, there's Lee. So that makes 3. 2 people lurking. Hello, lurkers. Hello, haters. Dale makes 4. What's up, highballing hogger? How you doing? 9 people now. I can't keep track. Hello to the haters. Hello to the lurkers. And Rick's Railroad. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Ahoy, Digger Evans. What's everybody up to? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? There's Caboose 121. Not lurking, just getting on to the phone so I can edit videos on the computer. Oh man, that editing stuff is too much work. Hello, Shirley. How are you? Well, I'll tell you, Shirley, that video that you did for the coconut oil, that was really interesting. Man, that sure is a lot of work. Now I understand why that stuff's expensive. I've gotten coconut oil before, but it's like not, I don't, I wonder if because I put it in the refrigerator, did it turn to a solid? Can't remember. I don't remember how I bought it. If I bought it in a solid form or in a liquid form. It was in a jar. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, that was a cool video. CSX Transportation Ralph Fancy 7-Eleven. What's up? What's up? How's it going? I just don't know. I don't know, man. What's going on, Dale? How's things with you, man? Miss you, buddy. Miss Sunday and Trains. I miss Hogger Money. Piglet Olive. I don't think I've quite met Piglet Olive yet. What's up there, Hoser? And you're right. You're right, Hoser. You pronounce, what's his first name? Glenn Danzig. It's Zig. I don't know why I was putting an N in there, like Zing. Danzig. Danzig. You know, there's a channel on YouTube. It's called Pronounce Names. And I just, for the heck of it, I punched in how to pronounce Glenn Danzig's name. And this channel came up. And that's what they do. They pronounce people's names, I guess, mostly. I guess mostly names. They pronounce people's names. Danzig was just downstairs hooking up the crossover tortoise machines. That's just too much work for me, Rick. I can't wrap my head around that stuff. It's cold compressed version. Solid form is not bad. You can just scoop it out and rub it on your skin, and it melt. Yeah, yeah. So the cooked one does not need to be refrigerated. So I used to just cook with it. I never put it on my skin. And I didn't know you could. I don't have no hair to put it on, so that's worthless and useless. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting video. I don't know about you. Do you like the bench better? The bench looks like it's a little easier than the other way. Just because it's already like kind of chopped up for you, you know? But anyway, shine what? I don't have no hair to shine. Like you just shine this part? Come on now. What's up, Corey? Oh, jeez. Stupid emails. Gas Buddy. Any of you guys use Gas Buddy out there? Gas Buddy app? I don't want to enter your challenges. Oh, ho dee do dee. Oh. Man, oh man. Shirley, you didn't have to do that. Let me go over to this video. Jeez. Shirley, Shirley, Shirley. Go over this thing. Shirley, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. I really do appreciate that. That was nice of you. She gave me a super chat on one of my short videos. I appreciate that very much. You don't have to do that though. Really. You guys just being here is enough. All right, I'll stop. Um, we went. Of course, I was rich, Jerry. No, you were right. I'm always right. It's right. I was right, Stephen. You were right, Stephen. Annie Finn, what's up? Howdy ho to you. Western Maryland, howdy ho to you. Never heard of Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy's like an app you use on your phone. It finds the cheapest gas where you are. I mean, it's like, I mean, for me, I travel around a lot. So, and I have a lot of gas stations in my proximity. But it's nice when you're on the road and you don't know where you are and you want to find some cheap gas. It gives you directions to it and doesn't, it's not like invasive or anything. It doesn't like stalk you. It's just an app that people report the gas prices. And you can win stuff if you report stuff. I did that. I never won nothing. I think the chances of winning are better getting struck by lightning. But anyway. Corey. What's up? Gas Buddy does not work here. It's never right. Really? How come? Like, why is it never right? Like, I mean, it's only as good as the people putting in the reports. So, sometimes they put in false reports. Sometimes the reports are so old that, they change the price of gas so regularly. But for the most part, it works pretty good here. For me, like, when I fill my truck up, my tank's like 30 gallons. So, 10 cents, 5 cents adds up for me. When I used to drive more, it really added up. Now I don't drive as much, but still, buck here, buck there. It's better in my pocket. Well, how's everybody doing today? Mr. Hogger, are you going to do some Sunday videos for us? You don't have to do them every Sunday, Mr. Hogger. You could just do them monthly or every 2 months or something. Just something. Yeah, every little bit does count. That's for sure. Especially in this day and age. I think there's a gas station war around here. The owner put in high prices at competing stations. Yeah, I mean, it can happen, right? I can see, like, you got this gas station down the street that's got cheaper prices. So when you report his gas, you report it higher. Those darn gas station guys. Working on one right now. Okay. Look forward to it. What's up, Dwight Curley? Uh, that's funny. Bought my first kit today since I can't print it. I just bought one. And the 3D file I did find for it was $127, and the other one was cheaper, but I probably won't turn out unless I had right. So there was a 3D printed one, and that cost how much? $1 or $127? What kind of kit did you buy? I go to the same Kroger because that's where we mostly shop. Yeah. So mostly sometimes like with I don't know about there, but like I think I don't know if they still do it. Like we have Giant here, and for a while there, well, BJ's for instance, BJ's gives you a discount for gas, and then some of the grocery stores for a while there were doing, if you spend so much, you get so much in gas for gas rewards or something. I don't know. Just a file was $127. That's crazy. What? How big was that thing? Like, what was it? That's crazy, man. $127 for just a file. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of money, man. You can just buy a damn kit for that money. Like, I'm not, against people making money on their files and the work that they put into them. But like, it's a digital kit, right? It's a digital file. So like, I don't see the need to charge somebody like $127 for a digital file. I mean, $50 maybe, $25. But for that kind of money, I don't know. You can just buy the kit somewhere or buy a couple kits. It's a forklift. Just a forklift? Like you can buy like little HO forklifts for like $20 or something. Or is it one of them big like um container forklifts? I don't know, that's crazy though. We usually get 50 cents off. Yeah, that's cool. 50 cents, 5 cents, anything helps, man. It was another warm day here. Wore shorts again today. It's like 60 something. Tomorrow's going to be in the 40s, though. It's for moving. So it's a big forklift. So I don't know how much one of those container forklifts, like an HO, well, how much are they, Wigwag? What could they be? Like $40 or $50? I don't know, to be truthful with you. Maybe they might be more. 70, that's nice. So just doing our best, and Highball and Hogger, both of y'all are from Mississippi. I don't know if you're close together, but you guys are in Mississippi. You guys are kind of neighbors. Give her the neighborly high. 50 pounds for those forklifts for the containers here. That's where, Dale, if you're still here, that's where Shirley's at. How do you pronounce that? Meridian? Meridian, Mississippi? Hey, Corey, anyone else I missed? Kid just brought in a bunch of critters. Hattiesburg. I don't know how close they are together. What kind of critters did he bring in? Oh, man. Critters are cool. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. It depends what the critters are, though. Is he going to use them for bait or something? What's his deal? What's that boy up to? Oh, that's pretty close, Dale. You guys are pretty close. You're like neighbors. I sent him out to get bugs to feed his pets, but he just brought in like 20 tadpoles and minnows. Are his pets going to eat them? They have fur and look like a raccoon. No, these aren't that type of critters. These are bug critters. If the file is $127, it must be for commercial use, so you can print and sell them. Maybe. I don't know, man. Now that I can see, right? If you're going to sell them, I can see that. But if it's for personal use, that's crazy. Must be. It must be for commercial use to sell them. But I don't know. I don't get into print and stuff. No, he has frogs, so now he's going to have more frogs. His turtles will eat the minnows. We also had some other weird stuff that he put in a terrarium. He's like Jacques Cousteau over there, isn't he? It has for sale on Colts. It has for sale on Colts. What's Colts? That is the way it works when we get files for your vinyl cutter. Yeah, I don't know. Time for slow filter. What is that? It's 3D printing site. Oh, Colts is a 3D printing site. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of money. It must be something like if you're going to make them, this is what it is. Was there like a cheaper price for it for the file, Dwight? That just don't sound. Yeah, whatever. You can buy one cheaper and not have to deal with printing it and hoping it comes out. Two price tiers, personal and commercial, for where you were, right, Wigwag? But not where Dwight was, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. For that price, yeah, it's cheaper to buy one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how much they are. Walthers probably makes a kit for that. I don't know. And they have all different errors for them too. But anyway, so much for that. Well, it's still going to be decent here in the 40s and 50s. I mean, it's January. What do you want? I bought one from Walthers for 24 bucks. See, you saved yourself probably 20 hours of printing and $103. Every site I've been to is structured that way, unless they specifically say never commercial use. Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I talked about it before, I just can't get into the whole 3D printing thing taking so long. I ain't got that much time. If it was faster, I'd think about it, but it's too slow. I could get Digger Evans to whittle me one out of wood quicker than printing one. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Sounds like you got a lot of critters over there or anything. Hope none of them get out one day. That would be terrible. Terrible. That would be terrible. Well, I think that football player is responding, but I don't know. Said he had a heart attack. His heart stopped twice. He, I, I didn't catch it, but supposedly, I don't know if he has a heart condition they found that they didn't find before. So I don't know, but they were talking about how they can test for that, um, you know, before anything happens, whatever it is that happened. My problem isn't so much with 3D printing. I just don't want to learn CAD. Yeah, that's another thing. But I don't think it's that hard because Brian talks about it and he teaches it to his kids at school. So I don't think it's that hard to learn like using Cura and software to make things. But I'm with you. I was just, you know, I'm not computer savvy. So to me, it's all like a frustration thing. The workshop's cleanup project is finally done. I'm all ready to start making projects. Well, start making sawdust, man. Let's go. Turn me off and go into the shop and make something. Just got to make sure it's the scale size. It's the scale size. Oh, did you get an HO one? Hope you didn't get an N scale one. You don't have to sit and type a program out by hand anymore. I know, but you got to design something in CAD. So you got to make it, you know? You got to make it somehow. It doesn't make itself. So you got to design it. You got to be able to. You got to have some type of computer skills to do that, or the patience to learn it. I guess I would be fine if I had somebody like over my shoulder, but for me to figure it out on my own. It was enough to figure out how to program my scanner. It took a bit of time to learn the software for my vinyl cutter, but we made some cool projects for a family. That's cool. But you're computer literate, though, Stephen. I'm not. I might revisit the idea in a few years then. Me too, Corey, when it gets even easier. I have a city and guild in programming. Huh? You have a city and a guild. What does that mean? A guide? Guild. Guild. Yeah, guild. What does that mean, Digger? Talk to me in American. It's like anything. Yeah, you need to put time into it. And, like, that's not, like, high on my list of putting time into. You know what I mean? It's like anything else. You want to learn it, you'll learn it. You know? You'll figure out how to do it. You know? Guild equals a group. Yeah, I know that, but I don't know. He's got a city guild, a city group in programming. I don't get that. City and guilds. It's a qualification from college. I did it whilst I was working. Oh, okay. So you got, I don't, what would you call it? Like a certificate, or you went to class, you went to school for that. You got a diploma for it, Digger. Well, I just saw our cat eating a cricket. They eat mice. Why can't they eat crickets? People eat crickets. What are you talking about? People eat chocolate covered crickets. Yeah, that type of thing. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's not that bad. Any fan? Full of crunchy goodness. Yes. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Never had one. Would I eat one? Huh. I don't know, man. Times would have to be pretty tough. Times would have to be pretty tough, and I think I would eat maybe dog food before a cricket. Yeah, I don't know. But like you remember like back in I forget what was it, like last year? Yeah, it was definitely last was it like last summer or something when the cicadas were like all like popping out? People were like talking about catching cicadas and eating them, and they were eating them like in salads and things, and they said that they had a nutty flavor. Yeah. Would I eat one? Again, it would have to be pretty bad to eat one, but I don't know. Everybody that ate them said they were good. And I was looking around on YouTube for recipes and stuff, as crazy as that sounded. And there's a lot of recipes out there for cooking cicadas. We were fishing with them, yeah. Caught a 5 pound bass with them. Really cool. Yeah, man. I'm not a fan of eating grubs and insects. Me either, but like if that's it, like if there was no food, right? There's a food shortage and there's plenty of crickets and bugs. I think you'd be eating crickets and bugs. I don't know if you put enough of them together, maybe they taste like beef. I don't know. Everything tastes like chicken. Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe those things taste like beef. Yeah, but Digger, in a Mad Max world, there is no KFC. When this downturn comes, you'll be thinking about it. Exactly. I know. It's normal in lots of countries. We eat lobster, which basically eats sewage. Yeah, it's the truth. Crickets and bugs. Yummy, yummy. RJ loves them. What's up, RJ? What is up? In Africa, some people eat mosquitoes. They catch enough to make them into a burger. Digger, you'd have to catch like 10 million, mos- 10 billion mosquitoes to make it any kind of a burger. Come on, man. They don't eat mosquitoes. Like, what's in a mosquito so tiny? Like, there's nothing there, Digger. Think about all the blood that's in there. That can't be good. Yeah, man, that's why they caught him. Probably got all kinds of diseases over there. I'll eat venison if there's a shortage. Probably trout too. Yeah, but what if everybody else is catching trout and venison and you can't catch any? This hunting is not too easy. People eat grasshoppers. Yeah, people eat chocolate covered ants and grasshoppers and such. If we get a Mad Max type future, we will be eating soylent green. What is that? What is that, Digger? Is that like soybeans? I don't know. What is that? We might be eating each other. Oh man, I will make a killing. We have so many mosquitoes, and I know. Like Alaska, like in the summer, is like filled with them, right? You'll be trying to catch all them things. Doing some fixing on my truck. What are you fixing? And they put a coat of oil in the pan and they swing the pan around and full. Really? That's crazy. That's a good way of catching them, though. Sam Kinison famously said, "Dessert Africans should move to where the food is." And it said, "Yeah, I remember that. Move to where the food is." Yeah, in a desert. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's funny. If worst comes to worst, I'll just catch me some ditch chickens. Yeah, but like you won't be the only one catching ditch chickens. And there was only so many ditch chickens to catch. You've eaten ants and they are good. Have you really eaten ants? It's made from people. Ants are made from pizza people. Have you really eaten ants? I won't judge you. It's like people do, and who cares, right? Just eating your. Oh, okay. Okay, Corey. No, I guess it was. I was kind of right. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Soylent Green. Wigwag, how should I pronounce that? You're pretty good at that. Say, hey Alexa, what's Soylent Green?
Sweden, formerly the Kingdom of Sweden, is a Nordic country located on the Scandinavian peninsula in northern Europe. It borders Norway to the west and north, Finland to the east, and is connected to Denmark in the southwest by a bridge tunnel across the Øresund. At
Alexa,
450,295.
stop. I'm telling you, if this is any idea of what the future is with robots and self driving cars, we're doomed. We're doomed. Doomed. I had to replace the tag light and the 7-way plane on my shower. Got smashed. That's an easy fix, right? Oh, I hope no one was hurt, RJ. No. I said it right. Soylent Green. That just doesn't sound right. Like, it sounds Soylent. Yeah, that just doesn't sound right. So, this is a movie? And Digger, we were good. It happened back in the beginning and that totally got screwed by insurance. Yeah, for sure. Watch SNL live. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are a squirrel. I ask her things. I know sometimes I'm hard to understand, but I don't know. I just don't know. Charlton Heston and Charlton Heston and Kirk Douglas. They were in it. Really? Like when was this movie? Like I can't see them like playing a movie where they eat people. 1973, huh?
There's someone I want you to meet.
1973. I looked it up. Ready Player One. That's where we are heading. What is that? What's that, Shirley? Gotta go. Dinner job. It pays horrible, and the patrons always complain. Maybe if you made better stuff for them, they wouldn't complain so much. Stop feeding them crickets. All right, man. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner.
What they need most is Soylent Green. The supply of Soylent Green has been exhausted. Return to your home. It is the secret of Soylent Green.
So who all here has watched this movie?
Now he's on a case that must be solved. Saul Roth, Thorne's private library.
Who's seen this movie before?
In a world without books, pencils,
Hmm. Ready One. Ready One is a movie too. Rick hasn't seen it. RJ, you never heard of what? Soylent Green or Ready Player One? They need to change their slogan to Nationwide. We'll take you for a ride. Nationwide, we'll take you a ride. And it's one of the disadvantages of driving older vehicles, RJ. They should just not make you insure them, right? They're willing to take your money for your insurance, right? So, but when you come to need them, they want to total your car and then leave you with nothing. So maybe they should not make you get insurance. I don't know. I've seen a little bit of it. Okay. Digger saw it a long time ago. It was a good movie for its time, but not as good as Planet of the Apes. I don't know, man. Maybe that's where we're headed. Who will play the part of Charlton Heston? Digger or Corey? I think Corey would probably make a better Charlton Heston. That's what I say. Screw it. If it's over 10 years old, no insurance, just enough to cover injuries. Yeah, right? That's fair. I'm hoping for a zombie apocalypse. Well, if we have one of them, Dwight is your man because he's a zombie killer. You want Dwight on your side. Who is. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. You know who I mean, Wigwag. See, you just mentioned zombies and Dwight shows up. Edward Robertson was in that movie. Dick Van Patten. Charlton Heston. I wonder if that was his real name. Was that his real name? He died, didn't he? Is RJ good at killing zombies? RJ, are you good at killing zombies? Is he a singer? I think so. That's better than zombie abominable. If you get into Zuckerberg's metaverses nonsense, you will be a zombie. Yeah. Yeah, I've been practicing my survival skills for zombie uprising. Have you really, Digger? How's that going? On mute. Okay. I stand. I can't stand them, huh? Oh, Corey. Be nice, Corey. I'm not going to put that up there, okay? Rechange it. Change it to something not so bad. I can't do that. I have kids that watch and women. Shoot them in the head. That is the only way to kill them. Dwight knows because Dwight is a zombie slayer. He's like the zombie killing king on PlayStation 4. All right, RJ. Happy New Year, buddy. See you soon, I guess. Typo. Zuckerberg. Yeah, no. Shitterberg, you could say, okay? I know what you mean. And if we were hanging out, it would be fine. I built a potato cannon. It can take zombies' heads clean off its shoulder. You gotta have solid tires on your truck. For zombies, when you run them over, what do? Where's your potato cannon at, Digger? I hope it's not buried in your shed somewhere. Better dig it out if it is. Oh boy. Smash zombies better, and you can't blow a tire. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hmm. On mute a minute. Okay, Digger. Yeah, it makes total sense. Oh man. Corey, are you done working for the day? What are you having for dinner? What's for dinner, everybody? I'm more worried about Al than zombies. Who's Al? Eric, what's up? We talking about zombies? Well, no, but sort of in a different way. We were talking about eating bugs, and I said if things get really bad and there's no food, that you would be eating bugs. And then Soylent Green came up, the movie, and then zombies came from that, and it's how it is. Artificial intelligence. I'm more worried about artificial intelligence. Well, guess what, man? It ain't too intelligent. That's for sure. Alexa's proof of that. See? As I said, was her name. Really don't want anything. And if I ask her something, she doesn't know. I'm with you, Wigwag. AI and robotics worry me. Yeah, man. Like if you're in any kind of manufacturing job, yeah, you should be worried about robotics. I always tell these people at the stores, right? Our convenience stores, we have Wawa. Where you are, it might be a 7-Eleven, it might be a Sheets, it might be, I don't know, pick your name, right? And now, like, our little convenience store has self checkout. And I tell them, I'm not using that. Don't you people know that one day that's going to replace your job? No, no, it's not going to replace our job. Okay. Talk to me in 10 or 15 years. Yes. I've seen a fully automated McDonald's uh, of some show. So out in California, I don't know the name of it, but there is a hamburger place in California that is totally automated. Like there's like I don't even think that there's anybody in there. Like you order your hamburger and like robots cook it all up for you. Like I don't know the name of the place. I have 3 robots on my press I run. See? He's got robots on his press where he works. So, yeah, if you're in the manufacturing industry, any type of industry, where it's a repetitive thing where robots can do it, robots are going to do it. Eh, fully automated fast food. Yeah, I believe it. Yet another reason I won't buy McDonald's. See? And it's just like slowly, now, you can order on your app. You can go to order when you go inside. There's that little kiosk in McDonald's. And pretty soon, some robot's going to be flipping your burger. What's up, Closet Branch? Yeah, Japan has them. Yeah, I'm sure they do. They're like miles ahead of us. And maybe in some instances it's okay, but not in every instance. There, I saw on like how it's made or something. The Lego place in Legoland, wherever Legos are made in like Switzerland or something, I don't know, wherever they are. The whole plant is totally automated. There's like nobody there. Like maybe there's like somebody checking on what's going on, but for the most part, it runs 24 hours a day, all on its own from robots. So, you know, just saying. What's up, Eagle Creek Ben? What's going on? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome. I like talking to humans. Me too, Eric, even though some of them drive you crazy, right? But like, I mean, you go to Walmart, like you're hard pressed to find a cashier at Walmart. There's plenty of them standing around helping you in the self checkout, but I'll be damned if they check you out. All good. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks, buddy. Uh, uh, uh. But yeah, I guess more other countries are more open to that than I think here. So, but it'll be here soon. Don't worry. Digger will be like ordering his Kentucky Fried Chicken from a robot. Yeah, ANC Railroad is Eric, if anybody was wondering who Eric is. Closet Branch, we still don't know his first name, but that's okay. What's up, Region Rail fan Dave? How are you? How's it going? Wigwag's first name is Hoser. What's his real name? The auto plant have tug trains that haul parts from one part of the plant to another. All of them are slaves. All of themselves are slaves. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it, man. It's like, well, like that is like, yeah, you knew that was coming, right? Like, wasn't like all that the robot whole thing started basically in like auto plants, didn't it? Yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, it's not like, they're like, they just started using them. They've been around for a long time, especially in those places. And those of us who have the needed skills that robots can't replace will be taxed 60% to pay for all the people whose jobs have been replaced. This is true too, man. That's the sad reality of it, right? What are all these people going to do? Like, all these self checkouts. Where are those people at? What are they doing? Yeah, what are they doing, man? Ford Motor Company were the first to automate production line using relay logic back in the day. Yeah, I believe it. They've been around since the 80s. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. See, like I kind of like don't think like I could be wrong. Like, how could a robot do a carpentry job, like build a house or something on a job site? In a plant, yeah, probably, but on a job site would be hard. How could a robot be a plumber? Hmm. Yeah, there's still going to be jobs, but for the most part, yeah. What's up, Marky Mark? I want to talk to robotic Jerry, Jerry 2000. Yeah, he'll be here after 6. Okay, stick around. I work in engineering, so stuff like that really interests me. Yeah, I can see where it's interesting. I can see where it's kind of like scary too, in the fact that it's replacing a lot of people's jobs. And what do those people do? Not everybody, and they say, oh, geez, well, there'll be jobs to fix these things. Well, that's okay. But, like, you know, an entry level job at McDonald's, that person probably not going to have the education to fix those things. And even somebody that's older that works at McDonald's, for whatever reason, right? So yes and no to that. I mean, I don't know. It's just not it's a slippery slope we're going down. That's all. Robots are getting vision systems on them now. That's even worse, man. Yeah, well, I mean, look at the cars, right? They got, the smart car, the cars that drive themselves. What are they called? Um, I don't know. It'll come to me after. But yeah, so I'm saying skilled labor will be taxed to cover. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe you're right, Wigwag. But then at the same time, like, who, like, how much, I'm not willing to work like crazy to help others support other people that aren't working. Screw that, man. I'll be one of them then. And autonomous cars. Yeah, thank you. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Wall E is the future. What is that? What is that, Mark? Robots are taking over art. Yeah, I can see where that can happen, but art. Robots can never, in my opinion, ever be as creative as a person can be. It's just it's just my thought on that. So yeah, they can draw lines and make things maybe, but it's not the same as when people do it. Wall E is movie by Pixar. What's it about? Furnic Robots has it, and Ab Robots have it on them now, and that's just two types of robots I know of. Robot came from a former socialist country. Just saying. You're full of fun facts about those socialists, Corey. All right, Squirrel. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks again. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Be well. Gotta feed the animals. So that's the thing, right? You know, if things do get bad, you need some farm animals. You need chickens. You need some meat rabbits or something if you can't like grow cows, raise cows and sheep and something bigger. You can like breed some rabbits in a bedroom or something. You need meat rabbits, man. Unless you want to eat bugs. Are you heading? Yep, Corey, we are heading that direction. Where? Oh, this country. Please, no. I hope not. I hope we're not heading in that direction. That wouldn't be good. Jerry, I got CSX vest from the conductor. What? Get the heck out of here, man. I heard that train too tonight. He gave you a vest. What you do to him? Did you give him $20 or something? How'd you get that? You got a CSX vest. Oh my god. Now what are you gonna do, Jeff? You gonna go around being a CSX guy? I don't think it's a good idea to wear that thing out in public, especially around the tracks. Jeez, man, they give them to little kids. How did you get one? Oh Lord. They give CSX vests out to anybody now, don't they? Oh man. Yeah, that 9/11 came through again, Jeffrey. Darn 9/11. I wish something else would come through. Like I would like to catch the 1776 on its own. Because they like you. Oh man. Maybe, but I don't know about that, Jeffrey. That crew sees me a lot out there. Okay, maybe that's the case if they see you a lot. Yeah, I heard the engineer when he was asking for permission through somebody's work limits. What's up, Wigwag? So, Wigwag, when's the sawdust going to start flying? I've gotten an NS vest and cap before. I still have the cap. Gave the vest to a kid who was there. That was cool of you. So, like, what did they do? They just threw you down a hat and a vest one day? Damn, man, I never get nothing cool like that when I'm out, Ralph Fannin. I even wave to them. Those guys don't like me. Maybe I should throw, like, Kit Kats at them or something. Wish I felt better to go out and Ralph Fan more. I need some video content. Make other video content. I wish you felt better too, buddy. I really do. But you can make other video content. You don't need to go Ralph Fanning. M422 is working well in a junction, but I was at the other end where 370. Okay. Bring them some chocolate cake, Jerry. I don't know, man. I don't think that would stay together if I threw it to them. Kit Kats would, right? Because they're in a little wrapper, right? And even if they did fall to the ground, then I could eat them. I'm not going to eat chocolate cake that fell to the ground. I had a Conrail conductor rip off the Conrail patch on his jacket and he gave it to me. Yeah, you were a kid, right? 77. What were you, like 10? You still have it. I believe you still have it. You still have your first train, Mark. I believe you still have it. I got one time, and this was when I was an adult. I was Ralph Fannin, and back then it was Conrail. And I was at a yard where they do a little bit of switching, but mostly they do crew changes there. And the train was there, and I was talking to the dudes there for a while, and he gave me one of the, I don't know who he was, engineer, conductor. He gave me one of his old Conrail timetable books. I still have it. Don't know where it is, but I still have it. That's the coolest thing I ever got. I wish I could find it. I need to look for it. It was at the bed and breakfast I was Ralph Fanning at. Just handed them to me. That was pretty cool, man. That's pretty neat. One of these days, I'll post a video where my job crosses paths with the railroad. I don't have anything cool stuff. Me either, Closet Branch, really. It's okay. What's up, Mystic Southern Railway? What'd I miss? Strippers. That's about it. We still have some food and some drinks over there in the corner. You're welcome to them. The strippers left already. What's going on, Mystic? I'm not wearing that vest around here, Jerry, but I'll wear it in Baltimore. Yeah, but still, like, I don't. I mean, I don't know, man. It's up to you. I don't know. I don't know if I would wear it around the tracks while I'm Ralph fanning. People might think you work for CSX. Yeah, it's my luck too. Don't go throwing chocolate cake, Jerry. I know I can't throw chocolate cake at them. It'll never make it. Like I said, if I throw Kit Kats at them or something, at least I could pick them up and eat them. I think I was about 8 years old when a driver called me into the cab, showed me around, and gave me a control desk key. That's pretty cool. You'll never forget that, right? It was 33 years ago. Yeah, like back then you could do things like that. Like I've heard stories of like old time stories like in like 70s and early 80s where like kids used to go to, this guy talks about he used to go to the rail yard every day to watch the trains. I don't even think he videoed them because he was like 13. And this was like in the 70s and 80s. And he went there so much that the rail crew used to let him up on the engine with him. Back then, you could do things like that. You can't do things like that now. And it even got to the point where they would let him run the train. Like, he talks about this in his stories, man. And it's like, I used to run the train in the yard, and I'm 13. There's like SEPTA guys, like the trolleys, um, back in the 70s and 60s and stuff, before cameras and all, there were operators, trolley operators, that actually let their buddies run their route. Like, they would go to their girlfriends' houses, and like their buddies got on the trolley and they would run the route for the rest of the day. Then he'd stop at the end and pick them up, and he would take the trolley back in. So you can't do that stuff now. But yeah, can't do things like that anymore. Who's here? Where did I see Mailman? Mailman here? Mm, yeah, it changed after 9/11 for sure. But yeah, I guess 9/11 was when they started putting cameras in everything, and you know now there's an inside facing camera, there's an outside facing camera. On the trolleys, there's cameras all around the car. Same thing with buses. But man, my dad or man dad had my dad had a friend who hung out, local Conrail crew in Elmira, arranged for me to hang out with the crew. They let me run the train and hook up a card. Yeah, right? Yeah. They would never let you do that nowadays. They couldn't let you do it. They might let you do it, but they couldn't let you do it because of the cameras, and cameras are everywhere, man. Mystic, how was your Christmas and your New Year's? It's good to see you. Special needs fellow I know who rail fans in my town. He loves his NS vest. It's his security blanket. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta love those special need kids. Sounds like me, Jerry. I don't know what sounded like you, but I don't know, Jeff. Mystic strippers were great. They asked where Daddy is, and I told them Mystic is not here. Okay, I'm just catching up. Do they call you Daddy, Mystic? Uh, what is the best way to loosen up Flex Track that was glued down once? What kind of glue did you use? Wet it. Like, if you try wetting it, maybe it'll reactivate the glue and loosen it up. If you use like Elmer's glue or something. Now, if you use something like epoxy or something, you're shit out of luck. Yeah, just try wetting it. Don't soak it, but just like, I don't know. Yeah, alcohol, water, something like that. Closet Branch. All right, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, man. Dave Siri used a bin full with warm, soapy water. Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is you just want to kind of get it wet and let it sit there. You know, it'll come up and loosen up. Any type of glue like that, water active, water type glue. I don't want to say a water. I guess it's water based some way. PVA glues. I don't know. What's it called? Polyvinyl chloride? I don't know what PVA glue stands for, but yeah, you should be okay with wetting it somehow. And you could do that with anything that you glue down like that. Even like the ballast. Even like I've seen like Dave like even the ballast came up. You know, it all came up as like one clump. And then you just if you want to, you know, if you have ballast and all on it, just soak it in water and it'll loosen everything up. Warm water, yeah. Yeah, Rick's done it before. Warm water. Warm water. If you have a long enough knife blade, you could literally cut it loose, yeah. Just don't cut yourself, that's all. You don't sit there and bleed to death. I have done that with balanced also. Yeah, yeah. I like you're safe when you use PVA like a Elmer's type glue. Even I think like I've had okay luck um, gluing track down with caulk like that. I don't know what is that. Alex Plus or something. Just caulk. Like getting like a putty knife under it and scrape it up. What's up, Joey? What's going on? I'm about um I'm about off track. I had two short flex tracks that been glued once. You're out of track? Is that what you're trying to say, Dwight? It doesn't matter how many times you glued it. You can keep re-gluing it. You're out of track. So you want to reuse some of your flex track? Yeah, you'll be okay. I should upload the video I made of cleaning my track from the whole layout. It was glued to foam and had tons of ballast. So where's that video at, Wigway? Sitting in your computer somewhere? Why didn't you share it with everybody? Dwight needs it right now. Go hurry up and upload it. Come on, man. Just figuring out dinner. Then I'll be starting on weathering 45-foot HO trailers. What's for dinner? You could just order pizza and then you'll be weathering your cars even faster. That way you don't have to cook nothing. Man, the wind has picked up. The trees are really, really dancing around. Yeah, don't blow away, man. Yeah, it's crazy. This weather's nutty, man. Subs for dinner, no cooking. That's even easier. What kind of subs you having? You'll be working on your layout in no time. You could even just take your sub down to your layout and work while you're eating, or eat while you're working. I'm having mac and cheese. That sounds pretty good, man. Mac and cheese. Whatever my family, I'm thinking buffalo chicken tender sub. That sounds pretty good. Where do y'all get your subs from? Like a sub type store or like one of those commercial franchise Subway things? You get them from Tony's Deli? I'll make a cheese omelet with a side of sausage and a bagel. Breakfast for dinner is always great, man. Breakfast for dinner is good, man. I like breakfast for dinner. Good omelet. Nothing wrong with that, man. Local supermarket has a sub joint. Oh, that's cool. Okay, eating my dinner. All right, Eric. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner. Good to see you. Take care. Be well. Have a good night, buddy. But yeah, Mystic, any updates on your layout? Digger's back. Digger, what's up, Digger? You must have had a little talk over there since you're back. Mm-hmm. Still laying track, working on the inner main. Got power now, so testing some locos. Well, that's fun. It's always fun when you can test stuff to see if it works. Is it working? Finding good prototype photos looking down from above on TTX type flat cars without trailers is more difficult than I thought it will be. No one takes photos of the tops. No, but you could yourself. I mean, all you need to do, hmm, you're talking about like the spline cars or well cars, Joey. I don't have like really good photos of them, but I have photos of like spline cars, like not from like directly above, but like a little higher than the rail was, that you could see what's going on up there. But what's going on up there? It's all rust. What are you looking for? It's rust, a lot of rust. You can't go wrong. Older 89-foot flat cars from the 70s. What did they look like? Like flat cars. Like when you say flat car, like a bulkhead type flat car with no trailers, right? Spline cars, then, right? 70s. What did they look like then? Were they spline cars? Or were they like a full deck? Jerry, how many feeders did you put on your little layout? One. Just one. Now, all my turnouts are powered, though. Does that count? I don't know. Flat cars with trailer hitches, full decks with wheel barriers. I don't think I've seen the full decks, but I've seen like the flat cars with the trailer hitches that like pop up and down. I call them spline cars, but I don't know if that's the same thing you're talking about. Alrighty, folks, it's supper time. Philly cheesesteaks and fries. Damn, that sounds good, man. All right, wig wag, enjoy your Philly cheesesteak with fries. I'll take extra cheese on mine. Digger, Dwight is here. Yeah, Dwight's here. Yeah, but you would probably need a lot more uh, feeder wires. Your layout's pretty big, Dwight. But Ian, as big as Ian's layout is, and that's a pretty big layout, Ian's is, I think he's only got like one or two feeder wires dropping down. I don't think he has a lot. And I don't think he has real any issues, but I don't know. Everybody does something different. Rick here does them every 6 feet. I think Vinny does them like every 4 feet. Everybody does something different, but do you need to do it? I don't know. Mine works. Ian works. Will it help? Probably. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Well, I was more thinking about True Steel. By how many does he have? True only has one feeder but no bus wire. So I have a bus wire, right? But I'm only like connected to it at one spot. But I am connected, like, I'm connected to it. I have one drop coming down from that to the bus wire, but all my turnouts have frog juicers on them, and I drop power down from there. So does that constitute them being feeders? I guess, because all of my turnouts have powered frogs. So I guess that they count. I don't know. Corey, see you, man. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I don't know if Ian has bus wire. He's got Unitrack. I don't know that he has bus wire. I have to ask him. But I know he's only got one or two feeders. I have bus wires for my 3-volt street lights. Sup, digger? I had one bus wire and used suitcase connectors and hook feeders. That's what I did. I used those T-slot connectors, and I think I used suitcase connectors in some places. Like I came off of coming down from my frogs. I used those T-slot connectors where they have that little T plug in them, so they plug into it so that I could unplug it easy if I wanted to take them out or change them, or I don't know why I did it. That's what I did. Track doesn't need bus wires and droppers, really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what I did. Everybody else, I talked to ran a bus wire and did feeders, and so I didn't know no better. You've been helping him. Oh my God, poor Drew. I hope his layout still works. Yeah, I don't know, man. As long as you have a power supply to the track, it should be fine, I would think. Where do you get those T-slot connectors? Never heard of them. Amazon. Got them on Amazon. It was. I have a video. Like if you go to my playlist and go to the N scale layout playlist. There's not a lot of videos in there. You could just sort through them, and there's a whole video that I talk about those T slot connectors. They were really cheap. I got like an assortment of them, and they were like $20 or something. And there's enough in there for me to, you know, rest of my life probably. But yeah, from Amazon. They kind of look like the suitcase connector, right? You crimp them just like that, right? But there's a little like um, female end sticking out like a T that you plug in the male end of a solder disc connector. They work good, but I got them on Amazon. And I probably, if you find that video, I probably put a link to them in that video. And I think Pappy told me about them. I forget who told me about them, but they work pretty good. I have Kato double crossovers as well. One old as layout. Yeah. Like the Kato stuff is easy to hook up. Now, Mystic, are you going to run a bus wire, or are you just going to like? I don't know how Kato like gets power. Like, Is there like a special track that has power to it, or you can power any track? You know what I mean? Like some, like I don't know. I have this Bachman track that has like those little connectors on the side of the track. You're running a bus wire. I will run feeders every 5 or 6 feet. Yeah. Mm, one at each end, so four in total. I've got another six dotted around on spurs and sidings. Your layout's pretty big though, Eagle Creek. Kind of a special track, but you can get the joiners. Oh yeah, the joiners that have feeders and make your own. Yeah, or you can make your own. It's cheaper to make your own, right? I know Vinny has a video about making his own. So got a message. Waycross Trains, what's up, Scott? How are you? Boop, 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 boop. With my DCS from MTH, I use standard wire also cause the digital signal stays on the outside. Rick's Railroad, you're O scale though, aren't you? I don't know that it's any different. But colored turnouts direct the power to the track it's switched to, which I both liked and hated depending on the situation. Feeders can't do any harm, but the supply to the track should be constant. And if you have any stray, any, if you have stay alive capacitors in your loci, you should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just have one. I know Ian has one or two. Ian's layout is 10 times as big as mine. I guess, in theory, I guess it should work, right? I don't know. 4 more days until your live stream. Waycross Trains, you can live stream any day. Just saying. What is it? We'll call when I get in the truck. Okay. So I got a phone call I got to take in a little bit. So I'll be kicking off. Tonight, it's Wednesday night. Daryl. I think it's Plumber tonight. It's going to be on Plumber's channel. So make sure you go check out Plumber at 8 o'clock. So you're saying my hamster wheel isn't constant enough power? Yeah, probably not, man. I can't see unless, unless you keep those guys going. Yeah, it's probably just not enough power. Because they're going to get tired after a while, slow down. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sure it'll work for a little bit. Don't count on it for long running sessions, that's all. Yeah, yeah, get a wooden crank. But then he'll just get tired too of cranking. Maybe you should hook it up to a exercise bike, and you know where I'm going with that one. Either get the wife or the kids, fool them into it. It worked on Gilligan's Island. Yeah, you will get cranky after a while. Add 3 rail track and positive in this center. Yeah, I don't understand that 3 rail track. Yeah, I don't get it, but that's okay. Isn't there like 2 rail O scale? Saw that everyone is on one stream as far trains a model railroad. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's somebody live every day, Waycross trains. But it doesn't mean that you can't go live whenever you want to go live. Don't, here's the thing, Waycross trains. You have your subscribers that are going to follow you. And somebody that goes over to watch, I don't know, Region Rail fans live stream, I'm just picking a name. Most likely his subscribers aren't your subscribers, so you don't have to worry about taking subscribers from him or taking them from you. Just whenever you want to go live, make a live stream. Really. You don't worry about it. My layout is 8 foot by 4 foot, but it's quite busy, so I went on the track power. I'd rather be looking at it than for it. Yeah. If you got a lot going on in your layout, you got a lot of sidings, turnouts, and I guess it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt you to have power everywhere, right? Last thing you want is to be running your trains and then they stop and you got to go push them because there's like power dropping somewhere. And I think like the thing is like probably like some systems like my little power cab system, it's only 3 amps, I think. So it probably wouldn't be enough power to power a bigger layout. You know what I mean? You would need one of those booster things. So, and you can only run so many trains with it. So, yeah, I think you probably run into issues too if you don't have enough power. I know Tom is every Monday and Heath on Tuesday, and On Track is Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, but they're on at 8 o'clock. So like you could do a live stream like me, go on at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. But my point to you, Scott, is don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just do whatever you want to do. You don't need nothing fancy. I don't have nothing fancy that I'm doing this live stream from my house. And all you need is your phone if you want to do it from the tracks and the internet, of course. What's up, DES Dave? How you doing, man? Good to see you. The 2 rail engines have fixed pilots and 3 rails don't. Fixed pilots. What are pilots? What are they? You. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't get. You don't get home after 5 on Monday through Friday. Yeah, I gotcha. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday are good days for you. So whenever you have time, go live. Don't be asking everybody what time should I go live. I mean, if you want to ask them, okay, whoever comes comes, whoever doesn't. Like do it. Do your live stream. In my opinion, should be when you have time to do it. Right. Don't try to work your schedule around everybody else's schedule because it's never going to work. Work it around your schedule, and then whoever shows up shows up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Have fun, man. Don't don't go crazy about doing live streams. They're like, you know, they're just live streams. They're videos that you don't have to edit if you don't want to. I might be able to do a midnight live stream, late night, all the way. Yeah, I don't blame you. You should. Like, you would probably get a lot of people from like the West Coast and Hawaii and Alaska that would tune in. Yeah, I mean, you just never know, right? There's guys that I see in my like fishing and hunting channels. They do like I'll get up to go to work at like 3 o'clock, to start getting ready to leave, and 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're doing a live stream, and they're like in Texas or something. And there's people in there. I mean, you know, there's people on. People that can't sleep will come on. I've got nothing to talk about. I don't have nothing to talk about. I'd fall asleep. Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, obviously you need people in your chat that are just going to help you talk about things. If nobody is in your chat, then it's kind of a little hard. Then you need something to talk about. But, Digger, you plan your streams for when Mystic is sleeping. I know. Yeah, he does. Well, 10 o'clock in the morning is 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon over there. Digger can't do it too late because, he goes to bed early. Digger's in bed by 7 o'clock. He's old. That's what happens when you're old. You need to make more how-to videos. Mom and sons, what's up? You're just in time for me to say good night. I got a phone call that I got to take. Got a customer calling me. I don't have the application. Oh, there it is. 1 minute, please. All right. I'll see y'all. Thanks for stopping by. That's okay. You don't have to apologize. Have a good night. See you somewhere. Have a good day. Like I said, tonight, Plumber, 8 o'clock. Hang out with him. I'll be there. See you guys. Thanks for stopping. Oh, okay.